Okay, what's up, Jersey Shore? Welcome to another edition of What's Cooking Jersey. We're here at Graziano's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria. It's a family-owned and operated pizzeria restaurant since 1966 here in Point Pleasant on Route 88. This is truly a landmark, and it shows that these people are good enough and have the resilience and the resolve to withstand the test of time with everything that's happened in the 66 years that they've been open. Let's go on in. We're going to meet the owners and check out the place. The Graziano-Muolo family has owned and operated Graziano since 1966. Iliana Graziano the Matriarch was only 20 years old when she and her father Almerindo opened the doors in Point Pleasant, which at the time was a small summer town. Frank Muolo joined the family and the business when he married Iliana. Their children were raised within the walls of the business where they grew and flourished. And now let's meet the owner chef, Marcello. Hey, what's up, Jersey Shore? We're inside Graziano's, a little piece of history here, and I'm with one of the owners, Marcello Muolo of Graziano's. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
We basically, like I was telling you before, it's hard enough to have a business and be in a business and survive for 5 years, especially with today's times. Hurricane Sandy, pandemics, all the kind of crap that's been going on through the last 20 years, and to stand the test of time and to be resilient and keep going forward. And we've had a ton of people tell us about this place, so we finally had to get out and feature you guys. Tell us a little bit about your history.
Well, the history is, at least the road was paved for me by my mother and father way back when, 1966. And I grew up here and lived right upstairs. That's where we all grew up. 2 brothers, 2 sisters. Huge backyard on the side, pool, all the fun stuff. Mom and Dad had their garden, and that's how it all started. And then that's how it began. There's actually a waitress who's here tonight that has been here since the very beginning. She's in there. Donna, her name is. And she's she's been here forever. There's so many people who come back, and long-standing people, but through time now, it's like trying to piece it together after the pandemic and stuff like that. Getting people to work is very hard.
Oh yeah.
But realized back when I was like 17, 18, I was like, let me go to culinary school. Let me learn to be a chef. Learn more about the business so I can apply it with my mom and dad's, learning of them doing it themselves forever.
Now, you went to culinary school?
Yes.
Which one?
The Atlanta Community College Culinary School.
I know a lot of people. One of my very good friends, Peter Fishback, is from AIC, and he's one of the top 6 chefs on the East Coast. So they put out a lot of good products out of there. So you're a good company.
It there. I would go back in 2 seconds. It was so much fun to learn everything else, not just what the Italian way. I apply a lot of what I learned there. I brought back here, so it worked out well. I didn't change anything. I just enhanced what my mom and dad started.
And you learn a lot of new terminology and stuff in school. Yeah, I had the privilege of going to Hyde Park. It just wasn't for me. I was young and crazy, and I did a semester and just went back into the kitchen on my own. But
I wanted to go up there, but it was easier for me I just commuted and worked.
Yeah, well, it's a very good school.
Mom and Dad needed help, so it's like shoving back and forth. Worked when I came back, and woke up in the morning, went down there, came back to work.
Now, you started as a young kid here?
Yeah, I was bussing tables at 8 years old, just like I remember my family did. My older sister, Adriana, my older brother, Anthony, younger brother, Frankie, and my little sister, Maria. Well, not little sister, she's 30-something, 6, 7, 8, I don't know. She has 4 kids, and she works like when I'm not working. So she works on Sundays. Sunday night she's here, Monday night she's here, so afternoons like set up, help her out. And then she waitresses here on Wednesdays and Thursdays too. So she's been at least another family member I can rely on. I have a cousin who is a hostess twice a week. Her maiden name is Graziano. So that's how it all. Try to keep it in the family.
Now, next question, Marcello. Tell us a little bit about the matriarch, your mom. She's no longer with us.
Right. Just started everything out. I mean, I learned everything from her. We've butted heads a million times. I've been beat a million times. Smacked in the head, knucklehead. But that's how she started. That's how she learned, and she was just didn't know how to stop working.
She was basically the heart and soul, right?
Got up in the morning. She lived upstairs, came downstairs, did her work, went back upstairs when the raviolis were done at 2 a.m. Then she went upstairs. It just worked her butt off from the minute she woke up to the minute she went to sleep at night. Her and my dad both.
Now, you told us your dad's in the back making chicken
Yeah,
cutlets
he's doing
right
the chicken
now.
cutlets for chicken parm night tomorrow night, Thursday night.
So hopefully, guys, by the end of the segment, we'll take a nice little photo shot of maybe Dad, if he'll get into the picture, your partner, yourself, and maybe even the waitress that's been here.
Yeah, get Don in the picture. That'd be great, and that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so just so people see a little bit of history. Now, you were talking about the ravioli. That seems to be like the staple thing here.
Mom started that way back when. She would sit there and do ravioli for 4 hours straight, and just fresh dough. I make the dough now, but before my dad did, my pop did, and now I just try to take over more and more. He's 83 years old, so he still makes the pizzas on. We help him out as much as we can. We tell him to go sit down sometimes, and he doesn't want to. That's
good, man. That's good. So, besides everything else that Graziano is known for, we're going to have the privilege of tasting a couple of those fantastic raviolis. And in a little bit, we'll take a picture and we're going to taste the ravioli. We'll be back in a little bit. Sadly, Iliana passed away October 30th, 2017. The restaurant has a small memorial to the woman with a dream, a picture of her, the grapes, the red chili she had jarred to dry, 2 hands holding a cross-shaped palm. Every September 17th on Iliana's birthday, the tables who always have fresh flowers are set with yellow roses, which they were her favorite. Marcello-Muolo is the owner's chef, who is now in charge of carrying on that family legacy. Marcello, a graduate of AIC, is using his culinary talents to enhance the already fantastic fare. Pictured in the still are Frank Muolo, Donna Del Pizzo, server for 48 years, Marcello, and Umberto Torelli. Okay, welcome back, guys. All right, this is a special treat for the man from Z. Marie's. We're known as the mother of all meatballs, but Graziano's just took them out of their broiler, naked, no sauce, no anything. We're going to do a cutting. Could the mother of all meatballs found competition? Whoa, look at that. Nice and moist as I cut through. It's a good-looking meatball. Wow, that's good. That's a good meatball. It's right at the top of the list with Z. Marie's, mother of all meatballs. It's up there. 66 years of experience, guys. What do you expect? Perfection. We're going to be trying Mama Iliana's raviolis, done by Chef Marcello. This was such a pleasure to meet these people. I pay homage to people like them. In business, 66 years, and the man is humble as anything. Welcome back. Okay, we have their signature homemade raviolis like Mama Iliana used to make. I'm going to put a little pecorino on it because I like a little bit of cheese, but also want to show you, look at the size of this ravioli. These are homemade. They make the dough here along with that wonderful meatball that we just tasted. We're going to dig in and taste this ravioli. What's up, Jersey Shore? Okay, we just finished a very, very, very beautiful segment with Graziano's here in Point Pleasant. 66 years in business. Let me tell you something. It was humbling to me to talk to Marcello, to meet his father, who's still in there prepping chicken. He makes pizzas on Friday nights. And we got the privilege of tasting their meatballs right out of the broiler and them homemade raviolis, which you get to an order 5 of these humongous, delicious, perfect chew raviolis with their beautiful plain tomato sauce. It's just a regular tomato sauce. It's definitely a place, if you haven't been here, that I strongly, strongly suggest that you come to. Chef Umberto here, and I'm going to issue 5 Vespas. Forget about how great the food was. Just for their perseverance, their resolve, and for being here 66 years, 5 Vespas to Graziano's, Marcello, and his family. Good job, guys.